Doctor, you talked about food a little bit, raw food, and how important that is. I'm not sure what the percentages are, but most people have microwave ovens in their house and cook a lot of food that way. Is that good?
It's the best way to kill yourself really, really fast. You can even do a test. Microwave water, let it go cold so you don't think the heat did it. And you have your flower pots, 2 flower pots with the same flower, bought at the same shop. And one you water with regular water, and the other you water with microwave water. The one you water with microwave water is dead in 3 to 7 days. Dead. Not minusculely growing. No, it's done. Then the military started to, for reasons to get food faster warmed up for our military, they tried microwaved food. After 3 days, they had to stop because everybody was throwing up, dizzy, and nauseous. The microwave is basically destroying every food value that's in the food and turning it into a toxin. So everything out of the microwave is highly toxic. And the food value is completely zero. So it doesn't really matter if you have a bowl of vegetable soup that you warm up in the microwave oven, or if you eat cardboard. It makes no difference because the food value is not there anymore, and it also becomes toxic. And the microwave oven is, I mean, yeah, it's convenient, and I have to admit sometimes if I'm on a run, I reheat my coffee in a microwave oven, and I know it's bad, but we are just humans. And I still think, Scott, if we do 70% right, we can do 30% wrong without doing major harm to us. But we also need to really make sure that we are really listening to our instinct. That's why my system is called the instinct-based medicine system. Because I believe our instinct is always right. I believe our instinct is God talking to us, or our soul, or the universe, or nature, however you want to call this energy, it does not really matter. And when we start listening to our instincts and we feel, I don't feel right. Yeah, something is wrong. Just believe me. You have the feeling, I don't feel right, something is wrong. And this is where we need to start listening again. So if something is wrong, start researching. What did I do? What did I eat yesterday? Might it be just something that upset my stomach yesterday? Should I just eat, I don't even know really, in Germany you have Zwieback. It's kind of like you give it to babies. It's this hard kind of like very crispy kind of a bread. And you have babies bite on it when they grow teeth and stuff like that. I don't really know the English word for it. But it's kind of like Melba toast. Okay. So you eat this for one day, and you find out, oh, do I get better? Do I feel better? Because it cleanses out your colon. It helps you. You have some fiber-rich food, whatever. And you just have a lot of water that day. And in 90% of the cases, that cures the problem. But always grabbing a pill because something is wrong just covers the symptom, and you will never find out the root cause, because my instinct-based medicine system is only about the root cause. We do not treat disease. We do not treat illness. We do not treat the patient. We are just identifying the root cause and helping the person to eliminate the root cause. And the symptoms just fall off. But you've covered with medication. Let's say for spinal problems. You can have headaches. There can be, from your spine, a misalignment of your spine. You can have eaten something really bad yesterday, and the toxins that your colon is producing, or digestive tract, giving you the headache. You can have a lot of stress. You can get a headache from that. Your muscles might be tight, and there's no oxygen in your brain. So there are hundreds of possible reasons for you to have a headache. So if you just take a headache pill and the pain goes away, at least you believe it's gone away. It's not really gone away. You just believe it is. It just covers the information flow. It breaks the information flow from your nervous system to your brain, telling you there is pain. That's all it does. It doesn't get rid of the pain. But now you will never really research, where did it come from? What food shouldn't I eat? What food do I eat? Every single time I eat this, I get a stomach ache, or I get a headache, or I get dizzy. We never get there because the medication covers the symptoms. So we think we are cured. It's like people say cancer patients are in remission after treatment. No, they're not. they are dead to 90%, and no body function is there any longer. So the cancer doesn't grow at the moment, and the good stuff doesn't grow at the moment. So there's no healthy cell replacement, but there is, of course, no replacement of or growth of the cancer cells, because the treatment killed the entire body to a point where you barely survive. That's why it says on the chemotherapy side effects, death as a side effect. So many people die because they miss the spot where they kill the patient to a point where they're still staying alive. And the microwave oven actually is one of the tools making us feel full, making us feel we ate, but an hour later we are hungry again because we did not get nutrition. We stuffed our stomach. And now we are creating possibly diabetes, because our pancreas has to produce all these digestive enzymes now for us to be able to digest the dead food, because now there are no living enzymes in the food any longer. Even if you have the vegetable soup, you just put into the microwave oven. And that's one of the main reasons also for diabetes. So the microwave oven could be one of the main reasons for diabetes, because we cannot digest what we eat. And I mean, eventually the body gets rid of it, but it's a huge effort for the body to get rid of microwave food. So basically, Scott, the microwave oven is not something we should use. I mean, in an emergency situation, once in a while, I don't really think it does a big harm to us. But if I would not feel right, I would not do one single thing wrong, I would be fanatic about drinking a gallon of water a day with half a teaspoon of pink salt in it. I would be fanatic in a raw food diet. I would juice like crazy. You know, and people don't understand you can really detoxify your system with apple, carrot, celery juice in the morning, freshly made, of course, 1/3 each. If you're really highly toxic, you really get diarrhea. And people think it's a bad thing. No, it's not. You are so toxic that the body is using the first opportunity to get rid of the toxins in an instant. It's just flushing you out. So it just tells you how toxic you are. And that, Scott, is something that is really unbelievably phenomenal, that you can ruin your body for 30, 40 years. And you do for a couple of weeks the right thing, and we are healthy again. This is so phenomenal. My message of hope, you know, people say, you give people hope. Yeah, I give people hope because I know, I have seen it happen. I have seen people coming into my office saying, I have 3 months to live, 6 months to live, 9 months to live. My own mother had 6 months to live with hepatitis C, liver cirrhosis, and liver cancer in a terminal state. 6 months to live 42 years ago. And as you know, my mom is still alive today and the healthiest person in the world. And I can tell you that because I've seen it. The most important part is you need to talk to people that are producing results or produced results on a consistent basis. Never talk to somebody like a economy professor that never made $1 million in his life teaching you in university how to be rich. That's absurd. You know, I spent more money in a year in restaurant tips than they make. So this guy wants to tell me how to make money? No, I made the money before, from coming from starvation, from coming from a family from refugees after the Second World War. And I knew what it means to have nothing to eat, because there were days where we had nothing to eat. So I made my success, I made my money. I wrote 19 best-selling books. If you want to write a best-selling book, talk to me. I wrote 19 of these. I have worked with over 66,000 patients. If you want to know how to work with patients, ask me. So the point is, talk to people who did it. Talk to a patient who was sick and got healthy. Talk to somebody that weighed 400 pounds and now is slim and skinny and fit and healthy and strong. That's the person you talk to. Not a doctor whose lifespan statistically is the shortest of all professions. The doctor has a lifespan, an average of 56 years of age, the highest abuse rate of alcohol, the highest abuse rate of drugs, and the highest rate of suicide. This is a person you want to ask how to be fit, healthy, and strong for the next 140 years? No. You ask somebody who is doing it. You go to somebody that's 100 years old and plays soccer with his great-great-grandchildren, and you say, how in the world did you do that? And that makes a difference. So we need to talk to people that have done it before and that are producing results. And to conclude this, stay away from the microwave oven. And if you have children, throw the microwave oven out of the window, because they are microwaving everything and they are killing themselves.